Hello everyone, today in this video we are going to crochet this easy peasy cluster daisy granny square. Now this granny square can be used at any time for any project, but I'm also doing it at the moment to be used in a project that we're going to all crochet together really soon. You will need your yarn of choice, a hook that corresponds with your yarn size. I'm using DK weight, so I'm also using a 4mm hook. You'll need scissors and a darning needle. I'm using US terminology for this project, as I do for everything that I make. Also starting with a magic ring. So holding the yarn in your left hand, wrap a loop around 2 fingers twice. Hold on to that little junction there while you pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through and make 1 chain. Now what we're going to do is 12 double crochets into this magic ring, then we'll tighten it at the end. You can start round number 1 with chain 3, and that counts as a double crochet. Otherwise, you can do the stacked single crochets like I do. It's purely up to what you prefer. So I'm going to do stacked single crochets as my very first double crochet. I'm going to pop my hook in the loop, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2 to make 1 single crochet. Now put your hook down through the center of that single crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now that's counted as your first double crochet. We don't need to do chains, we're just going to do 11 more double crochets. So yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 4 double crochets. Now make your way around doing 12 double crochets for the very center of our daisy. 11 and 12. Take your hook out of your work because what we need to do here is tighten this magic ring. We're going to pull on the tail to see which loop cinches in. Now whichever loop cinches in, we grab hold of that and we gently pull it so that the other loop goes in to form a tight ring. Then you're left with this loop. All you do then is pull on the yarn end and it goes in too. Now I'm going to do a magic finish here because I'm changing colours. Okay, so I'll snip off my yarn and show you what I do. Pull that yarn end through, put it onto your needle. Now we're not going to work under the very top of the first double crochet, we're going to work under the little V on top of the second one, because you will be making a replacement V that sits over the top of that first. Okay, so taking your needle under the second double crochet, bringing your work together. Now you're going to take your needle down the center of the last double crochet that you made. And then the magic happens. You've then formed a new little V that sits over top of the first one, and that's why it's called an invisible finish, because you can't tell where it has started or ended. So head off now, darn your yarn ends in, and I'll meet you for the next round. Okay, round number 2, we're going to be doing 12 clusters in between each of the double crochets. Those clusters are going to be made up of 3 trebles together. So picking up your new colour, I'm going to start with a standing treble, and to do that we need a slip knot. Now I have a slip knot preference. I like to hold the yarn end in my right hand, make a loop around 2 fingers on the left, pull up a loop through the center and tighten that up. Now that makes a movable slip knot, and I'll show you why I like it in a minute. So we're going to yarn over twice, pick up our first little round and find a space between 2 double crochets. Pop your hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 stitches, yarn over, pull through 2 stitches and leave it there. Now we're going to yarn over twice again, pop your hook into that same space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 and leave it there. Yarn over twice on your hook, pop your hook in that same space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now with 4 loops on our hook, we're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. Okay, so there's our first treble cluster. Now what we can do here is cinch that little knot in, because we've got a movable slip knot. That way it disappears. You haven't got an unsightly knot hanging out here, which can sometimes happen. Now we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2. Now we're going to do the same thing again, and 11 more times. Yarn over twice, popping your hook in between the 2 double crochets below, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over twice, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 and hold it there. 1 more treble, yarn over twice, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you've got 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 4 loops, chaining 2. I'll do another one with you before I let you go free. Yarn over twice on your hook. Find that space between the double crochets below, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over twice, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and you've got 3 loops on your hook so far. Yarn over twice, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now with 4 loops on your hook, we're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 loops and chain 2. I am going to let you go and I'll meet you back up the end. Now that's the end of round number 2, so we've completed it with 2 chains. I suggest you go and count up your clusters just to be sure. Stranger things have happened. So I'm going to finish off again with an invisible finish. Pull that loop through. Pop it on my needle. Now when you're finishing off with a chain, it always ends up looking a little bit funny, but we'll just do the best that we can do. We're not going to finish off under the first stitch, which was actually your slip knot. We'll go under the next one. So pop your needle under there, join your work together. Now we want to pop our needle into the center of that last chain that we made, pulling it tightly. There we go. So it looks like we've got a nice little V over top of that slip knot. Weave that one in, and then we'll come back for round number 3. Round number 3, we're going to be squaring off this little daisy to make a granny square. Yarn end in your right hand, loop around 2 fingers on the left, pull up that loop and tighten. We're going to do a corner, 2 sides and a corner all the way around. So our corner is 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. We're going to start with a standing stitch, and we're actually going to start with the 3rd stitch of a cluster. Let me show you. Yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, tighten that little slip knot. Now we're going to chain 1 because this is the very center of the corner. Yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One more double crochet, yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I don't do chains in between my side clusters because I like my granny stitches to be nice and snug. So moving on to the next chain 2 space, and we're just going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. In the next one we'll do 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Now we're going to do a corner. So we'll do 3 double crochets, chain 1 and 3 double crochets. Now we're going to do another side. So 3 double crochets into this chain 2 space. Another 3 double crochets into the next chain 2 space. Now we're going to do a corner again. So 3 double crochets, chain 1 and 3 more double crochets. Now we're going to do a side. We'll do 3 double crochets, another set of 3 double crochets, and now we're going to do another corner. So 3 double crochet, chain 1 and 3 double crochet. Now we've got one more side to do. So 3 double crochets into the next chain space, 3 double crochets into the next chain space. Now we come back to the start. Now let me show you what we've got here. We started with the 3rd double crochet of the cluster, okay? So it's missing double crochet number 1 and 2. Now I do this to try and make the corner nice and neat as we start the next round. So we're just going to do 2 more double crochets into this corner, 1 and 2, to replace the ones we didn't use in the beginning. Then I'm going to slip knot into the top of this 3rd double crochet. So pop your hook underneath this little V over here. Okay, I'll show you. Pop your hook in there, yarn over, pull a loop through, and then pull it through the one on your hook. And there you can't see any change at all. Okay, for round number 4, you can either do a full corner in this corner space if you're not going to do any other rounds after this one, or if you are going to do more rounds, you can just do the 1 double crochet, chain 1 and 3 double crochets. Let me show you what I mean. So pretending that I'm going to do another round after round number 4, I'm going to either do chain 3 as my double crochet or stack single crochets, which I prefer as my double crochet. So pop your hook in the corner, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, you've got a single crochet. Now pop your hook down the center of that single crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and that was another single crochet made on the top. Now this stitch is counted as your first double crochet. Now we're going to chain 1 for our corner. Now we're going to do 3 double crochets to finish off this corner. Okay, you can see that we're doing the same thing here that we did in this last round. We're starting our corner with the third double crochet of the right hand side cluster. Now we're going to go around and do granny clusters in between each granny cluster below. Okay, so we're working up the side. And now I'm at a corner. I'm going to do 3 double crochet, chain 1 and 3 double crochet. Okay, so that's round number 4. You head off, finish off this round. I'll meet you back here at the end. I've just done the last cluster of round number 4. So we're back to this starting corner. And again, you've got 1 double crochet before the chain 1. Now what we need to do is 2 more double crochets in this right hand side. It's 1 and 2. Now if you were continuing on doing another round, you would slip stitch into the top of that double crochet that we made first, and then you would just go ahead and make round number 5 in exactly the same way. But I'm going to end off here, so I will finish with a invisible finish, of course. That's what I always do nowadays. I just can't go back. I just love how neat it makes my work. Okay, so we are going to work into the top of that chain 1. Take your needle now down through the last double crochet that you made, forming that little V stitch, which will sit over top of the third double crochet of the cluster. Look at that. You could never tell the difference. All right, head off and weave your yarn ends in. Now you can use this for any project, but I have done this tutorial because I want to offer some different squares to use in the center of the next blanket that we're making. And there's your completed easy peasy daisy granny square. I have added a few extra rounds and I think it looks so much better. I'm really happy with this, and it's a nice easy one too. All right, I'm going to head off and make square number 2. See you then. Bye for now.